this was my first night to sleep. I just made the new website, came up with ucloccupation.com. I stayed up and got it finished, and hence being really tired. Well, the occupation's been going on since last Wednesday, and yeah, I mean, people will go to the side rooms to get some kip a bit earlier, if the main room's still noisy, but generally you'll find people just bedding down anywhere. They've come very well prepared, almost like it's a camping trip. The most measurable impact that I personally have, being an engineer, is to be able to do some web dev and be able to make sure that we have a continual ongoing dialogue with the world. 25,000 photos and videos were viewed on Flickr yesterday. Our followers on Twitter are doubling daily. The participation from all of the people at media, all of the people at IT over here in events is really doing a lot.
I've now camped out 4 out of 6 nights. People can come and go as they please. I have been to all of my lectures. There is a quiet room where people can work. Admittedly, I'm not going to pretend I've done as much work I would have done otherwise, but it's been really important to me to get that occupation-work balance. My sister is due for 2012 entrance to university. If she goes, it could be 45 grand at least, which is despicable.
Kettling. Today, 30th of November, is the 11th anniversary of the first secure cordon, as the police put it, which was at Euston Station, because they're going to attack crowds anyway. They think if they attack them and they run around, they might cause more trouble than if they attack them and then keep them penned in for a long time. I'm Andy Meinker from Legal Defence and Monitoring Group, and we've been giving out a legal advice and handing out a bus card with some information on it about people's rights. On Wednesday, they absolutely overreacted to a peaceful protest, particularly by little school children, many of whom were treated appallingly, kept in the cold for many hours and physically attacked in a lot of cases. It's not something that you get taught at school, unfortunately. It's something that you have to learn through the experience of getting involved in using your democratic rights. It's really easy to kettle shrugs where it was designed that way in the 1880s. After I've been in the kettle for 4 hours at Trafalgar Square in 2000. It's almost the perfect kettle, honestly.
It's very important that what he's done is given us a really excellent basis and legal understanding for us to perform activities which are within the legal remit, and ultimately allow us to make a political statement, but recognising the severe limitations to the right of protest that have been put on by the last government and the current government.
Have you got your bust card?
I've got one. I always carry one with me.
There should be well enough people to maintain the occupation throughout the day, but there are a select group of us going down to Trafalgar Square to join hopefully the hordes of people who haven't been put off by the snow to protest. Well, the police have said we can march down through Whitehall. We'll see whether they keep to their word. If the police do start kettling, I believe the repercussions could be much more serious for them.
Are you ready? When they say cut back, we say fight back!
It's important to get the police involved. The police are individuals too. They're being faced with cuts just as bad as we are. I think it's important not to demonise the police.
Fight back! Fight back!
Why have you made this sign in particular?
Because I think it's really important that people are aware of the fact that kettling is a form of violence, even if it does not involve touching people. It is still a form of violence, and you're holding someone against their will in a place and possibly causing bodily harm to them, especially in weather like this. Kettling is a form of violence, whereas smashing property is not actually a form of violence if there is no other alternative.